Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? This is a reminder to not take things so seriously and bring balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Self awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate. Listen to your favorite music, whatever you enjoy most. Do that today. Hey, Rebels. Okay, so, let's just go ahead and let the Kipper Ish talk to us and see what this matter that you need to lighten up a bit is about. I don't want to project anything off on you, right? So let's see. Kipper Ish, what is the dish? I like that. That's cute. All right, so travel. Hi, Anna. Oh, Spirit, you gonna have me share? Maybe. Okay, karmic masculine. Sweetheart. Surprise. Yeah, that was a surprise. Third legs, please. Unbottomed. Okay, so we are sharing. Okay, and child. Okay, all right, so we are sharing. Work, labor, and effort. And relationship. Oh, ain't that sweet? Some relation and false narratives. Okay, so before I came into this read, I was listening to, in order, I was listening to King of Lions, Use Somebody. Then I was listening to Drops of Jupiter. Can't remember the name of the group right now. Drops of Jupiter. Then I listened to Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And the last song that I was listening to was And It Feels Like I Am Just Too Close to Love You. But I believe his name is Alex Clare. Honey. It is rather interesting. The Spirit said, go outside, meditate, listen to your favorite songs. Even if the songs tend to beat up somebody else's character, but then again, it doesn't beat up their character because the music that you are listening to is going to validate everything that you've been holding in that you may not have even found the words to describe it. Okay. And I love how Spirit be talking to me, and I take them as personal messages as well, right? And it's not until I sit down at this table, turn on these lights and get the cards in my hand and put them on the table that I realize, like, oh, it's the Rebels message as well. So we all know that music are the messengers, right? Let's not say is the messenger. Music are the messenger. And though because when I was listening to Kings of Lion, Use Somebody, I was like, how interesting is it that I would not want to deal with someone who, they are describing themselves to be in the song. They're describing a feel, an energy. I can use somebody like you because you're beneficial. I can use somebody like you because I see how you get this attention and I would like that attention for myself. I can use somebody like you because I see what you got. And honey, that thing that you got looks good. It would look even better if it was mine, right? And though I understand that energy, that's what I love about music, that, it helps me to understand people and characters of people and their values and stuff that I may not personally choose for myself, or that I have lived once upon a time of myself, that I've experienced of myself, that I've experienced of other people. So to that King of Lion song, Use Somebody, honey, Somebody was trying to use the fuck out of you. We see it, and but you got the message. You tapped in. You are unbothered. You went through that playlist just like I'm gonna put down in the description box in the exact order that I heard it in, and I hope that it encourages you to to feel and understand that you are valid in your way of perceiving this childish ass surprise of a karmic masculine energy over here. Switch the roles and genders as you need to. Honey, you educational purposes, entertainment purposes, use your own discernment, all right? Don't nobody know your life better than you, okay? And don't let anybody come along and try to force fit what the hell they think your stuff is about. But consider what they may be saying. So spirit wants you to relax. It says you might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Interesting enough, the last read that I just did had the same card, and I swear I shuffled and I did all the other judge and jazz and whatever, mix it up. But Spirit says that the key to this is self awareness, knowing yourself and knowing that it does not take for someone else to come along and validate you in order for you to know who the hell you are. Now, what they would be validating is their experience of you. But that sounds like and with the projection that is happening with my voice, let me clear it out for you. With the projection that was just happening with my voice, that sounds like a fucking personal issue now, doesn't it? Their experience of you is their experience of you. And the only way that it is a responsibility onto you, Rebel, is if you did something intentionally or unbeknownst to you to cause them some sense of physical harm, violation, or you robbed them of a security that was of their own making, right? That's the only way. Now, your security is yours. Now, we can understand the fugazi of it all, the bibbity boo of it all. Oh well, you took yourself out of my life, so therefore you remove my security. Yes, now that only works if you have assets in common, like children, businesses, cars, and stuff and sorts like that. But if you are talking about a single individual who though they kids ain't your kids, they bills are not your bills. You did not lease a vehicle and make them pay for none. It's not your problem, not your business. Spirit said, going on about if that message rang clear to you and you have none of those attachments, this message is your message. Okay? With the confirmation and a hiccup. So your hard work, your labor, baby, it's getting loud. They don't want you to get this message, but we're going to get it out because it's going to be said. Even if I got to press pause on the camera and come back when all the record stops, it's going to get to you. So, but it's not going to get to you in a bad way. We love you here. You're welcome. No, you're welcomed here, and you're welcome. So, with work, labor, and efforts in relation, you put in all that you could. You got to the point where you couldn't tolerate this shit no more. You saw what you saw, you know what you know. And there's nothing that whomever this person over here on the other side of your equation can say to you, which goes straight, like you jump straight from Kings of Lion. I can use somebody to, I'm too close to love you, and the end of this playlist. Like, you know what? It feels like I'm just too close to love you, so I'm going to be on my way. Like, you are too close of a benefit for them. Like, them being in your life is a liability. It has shown up to be a liability. It has shown up more to be like you feel obligated. At some point, you felt obligated as if this person was your child due to their immaturity, due to their lack of understanding of what adulting self is, and all the things that they didn't know that were teachable, that you tried to teach them, but they felt that they wanted you to do it. You were genuinely a sweetheart to them. You were so kind, you were so patient, and you looked good, and you smelled good, and you was just everything that was appetizing that somebody would want in a combination platter, honey. Say, forget all the other chorus, okay? You, baby, okay. But you said deuces. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't do this shit no more. I gotta go. You said they probably even gave you. I feel this energy of they said I don't give a fuck. like they had an attitude, like they were doing you some type of fucking favor. And Spirit said, that's okay. Let them take their ass out there and go get those drops of Jupiter. Oh, that's the name of the group. It's called Train and Drops of Jupiter. Yeah, it's gonna be down in the description box. Yeah, you said go ahead and take your ass out there. Go fuck around and find out. And guess what? Even once you realize and find out, I will not be here once you get back because I no longer reside in the space of coexistence, of sharing energy with you because this person was depleting the fuck out of you. You had better things to do with your time. You had better things to be actually giving your labor efforts and your hard work to be obligated to, that you were actually obligated to. And to watch them drop the ball on their obligations, but want to turn around and tell you what the fuck to do with you and yours, child. If that child don't go ahead and get their ass up out of that man child, that woman child, that grown body person who still throwing tantrums from their childhood wounding, so because they didn't get the Tonka truck car that they wanted for Christmas and their mama had to be at work, so therefore she wasn't at home to nurture them. Like, motherfucker, that's the problem. They want someone like you to be in 12 places at once, to do multiple things at once. And they want it done when they want it done, and they want it now, even though when you ask them to do something simple or suggest something simple, even that has no benefit to you, but that is genuinely about themselves, they cannot seem to comprehend time, patience, effort, labor, quality, none of that, because they want you to do it. So it was time. Yeah, it was time. Spirit's aware of that message. Spirit, we need it. It says self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and and spend time with your soul. Rebel, spend time with your soul. So let go of it. Ooh, listen to some I don't know, no doubt. Listen to not even angry music, but just music that makes you feel like I'm not dealing with this shit, bitch. I'm free. I'm living high. I'm living free. I'm vibrating high. Hell, you might be even vaping. I wouldn't, to each their own, but you're just vibing high. Take those shackles off of you, loosen yourself up. Go take a shower before you go out. Take a shower once you come back in to get all that outside dirt and energy up off of you. Although Mother Nature, we love you, but still, you smell like outside, right? That's just me. Yeah, I cannot stand when my kids come back in the house and they smell like outside, honey. You gotta go hit the shower, get straight up into it, just get it all off of you, and put that shit up in the bag and leave outside. We love Mother Nature, but some shit just gotta stay outside. All right. But it also says go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. So go hug a tree. Go touch on some grass. Take off your shoes. And I know nowadays it's so much different from, the Hollywood versions of picnics and stuff that we actually used to believe was true because we thought that they were actually on site watching those old movies and stuff, right? But there's ants everywhere. If you're not a bug person, just take off your shoes a little bit. Go dip your toe up in some water. Go, yeah, go let some water touch you. Just admire the scenery that is just so innocently nature. Connect with it. Get some fresh air. You have been cooped up with this chaos for so long. And I know we have not pulled out any other cards yet, but it's perfectly fine, honey. Spirit want to give you the validation. Spirit want to give you that understanding that they know it's not even about you needing a break. You need to break free. Okay, you needed to break free. Okay, and then also it says ground yourself, meditate, listen to your favorite music, whatever you enjoy most. Do that today. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Whatever it is that you can manage to apply to your day today that you love to do. I don't care if you haven't done it in a while. Go do it. Go do it. Because notice how all these cards up here, it's like so awesomely dope until you get right here. Like relationships and everything. Let this person say whatever they are going to say to whomever they want to say it to whomever is entertained by other people's drama, by other people's imaginations and creations, by whatever. Let them, okay? Because that's all they have. Look at how much you are taking with you in this separation. Look at how much you have in this separation. And Spirit said, do understand, being that you are here and being that you yourself are a messenger of the Most High, if you are taking things that you know that this person needs, like you're being petty and taking their favorite XYZs or whatever the heck it is, yeah, you're going to pay the consequences for that. If this is indeed someone who you have children with and you take everything, and you have to understand, by abusing that person, no matter how shitty they were to you, by even separating yourself from the kids did not do anything to you. And even if the kids are some rascaling rabbits, let's call it that. I wanted to call them something else, but they ain't my kids. I don't know them personally. And the parents love, right? I'm going to respect you. I respect you. Even if remember, them kids did not ask to be here, nor did them kids be asked to be left behind with this immature situation. All right? So use your discernment, educational, entertainment purposes. Use your discernment. Spirit said it's time to move on. But yeah, you put in work. You've definitely, so long as you are honest about if this read is in fact about you, or you are disregarding the fact that this read is actually you being a cross watcher and you being able to get the understanding and the feel of what somebody else went through with your ass. Spirit say, be honest, because it's going to show. Even if, let's say that you are this person over here, but you perceive yourself to be over here. Spirit say, in due time, it will show. Even in the long haul, it's going to show. So let's go over here. Nope, Spirit said not yet. So we're going to do a little bit of Peter Tarot. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Hermit. Get outside. Go do something that you like. Even if it's just taking a walk around a block, even if it's just going to sit in your car and you get to beating up on the horn because you hear, like, what song was that I was listening to? When I was listening to Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, right? Like, I love the way that music just go, and like, honey, I would have been in my car just beating on the daggone steering wheel and stuff. Just people would have thought that I was mad, but it doesn't matter what other people think about you right now. It matters that you are rewarding your spirit, yourself with the time and the recognition of celebrating yourself, putting in the best of your efforts, your time, and just really seeing this person over here at the level that they're at and not torturing them beyond the torture that they have to deal with themselves every fucking day. All right, go live free. It's like if you're a parent and you're taking a break from your damn kids, honey, you better go enjoy that one night out. Because who knows when you're going to have it again? And who knows when the weather's going to line up the way that it is? Who knows when that energy is going to be in the air? Who knows when you're going to come across a message such as this or another one like this, that day that you do finally be able to have that breakaway moment? You go out there and live your life. Go out there and live your life, even if only for one night. Luther Vandross, baby. Okay, you better. All right, so what do we have? Okay, 5 of Swords. 8 of Swords. 6 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Got the Hermit coming back up. That's the second read today where the bottom card came and showed itself. Page of Swords. And the Hangman. And at the bottom, we got the King of Cups. All right. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so you've been dealing with a lot. Especially if you are the person on this side of the read, you have been dealing with so much, in the generosity of your time, of you keeping yourself grounded and stable in the presence of this person. That's why Spirit is saying, get out and go ground yourself. Get out and go have some self. Go tap into yourself. See yourself. See the fact that you have been doing charity that you've done charity work. You've done so much more than what your contract even entailed with this person. Okay, like you've been teacher, you've been counselor, you've been mama, you've been daddy, you've been some of everything. You've been accountant, you've been, honey, take what resonates. You've been doing a lot. You've been the punching bag. You've been, and I, you know what you've been through. So use your own discernment, honey. Use what resonates for you, right? Spirit said that it is about goddamn time. It is about goddamn time that you are seeing this, that you have come to see and come to terms with that this whole situation, something needs to give, and that something needs to give was you giving up. Damn. Okay. That's something that needs to be given was you giving the fuck up. Okay, you have given so much, and reciprocity, it wasn't even on a selection base with this person. You were just giving because you are such a kind-hearted person, and this is another reason why spirit wants you to get out, and they want you to see yourself because they want you to see how you've been fucked around in the face, upside down, all over the place, how you just been fucked around and played with. And even if this person did not realize what they were getting from you, you still were being fucked. It was like being fucked in the dark, blindfold. Yeah, being fucked in the dark with the Eight of Swords. Like you were, Spirit said you were feeling trapped. You were feeling like nobody would understand because there was something about this person that made you feel for them, that permitted you that space of allowing them so much grace. I hear somebody saying, you know what, if this happened, anybody else, they would have never got that much from me. But you gave it to them, and turns out they were just anybody else. And you fucked around, you found out. Now Spirit wants you to get out there and go do your dividing, go do your some projection, go do your, go do the mathing, of, hey, so I did too much of this, I did too much of that, they didn't deserve this and everything. But also Spirit wants you to enjoy yourself. So this is not a one night stand, a day of occasion where Spirit wants you to get with your Spirit, say you know better. Get with yourself and understanding. Be honest with yourself. Honesty is key. There's something about the messages in the songs that are even songs that you love to hear, that you are going to realize that, oh, I've known this song forever. And that message in that song has been with you forever. You just did not see the music or see that message in the song the way that the artist actually wanted the song to be heard. Because it's what's crazy about music is we can listen to something so insane, right? Just think about the most dramatic song, like you can go Mary J. Blige, I'm Not Gonna Cry. You can go a song from Safety Suit. You could pick a song from Aerosmith. You can pick a song like Billie Jean Is Not My Lover by Michael Jackson. And everybody's, they dance and they're like, oh, they groove, because you're grooving to the melody. You're grooving to the rhythm of the night. Honey, somebody need to go watch Last Dragon. But you just follow the music and you feel the music and you hear what the artist is saying and what they're singing. But it's not until you are in that situation or you find yourself out thank you, Spirit, and you find yourself out of that situation that you really hear that song for its truth for the first time. Baby. So yeah, you went through so daggone much, and Spirit really wants you to get out, and so you don't feel trapped, and the Spirit wants you to give to yourself everything that you gave to this person and more. But don't give yourself the disrespect that you gave of yourself to this person. That's the one thing Spirit definitely does not want you to give to yourself, that you allowed and permitted to this person, is the disrespect of yourself. So I had to clear out that projection. Whoever this person was for you, honey, yeah, they missed you. They missed you. They missed more. It's not necessarily you. It's the fact of what all came with you, and then what was all allowed with you. They're saying that nobody else would have let them get away with this shit, but you did. So they like you and they love you a lot, but it's really not love. Yeah. So with this Five of Swords, yeah, this war is done. You've collected all the swords, and but it's more so Spirit wants you to go ahead and travel about and realize how you have been bullied in this situation. That though you were outnumbered, and I'm feeling the energy if they had people of support who were like-minded like them, and that's why you couldn't get other people to understand what you were going through, because they people were at their level of understanding. It didn't matter what they had, it didn't matter what they have, it doesn't matter. They were mentally at their level of understanding, and they had loyalty to that person. So even if they were talking to them behind the scenes of, man, why you do her like that, or why you do him like that, they wasn't going to tell you that they said that, and those people wasn't going to tell you that they said that unless they come back to you now that y'all not together anymore and be like, hey, I told him that he was wrong for doing you like that, right? I told her she was wrong for doing you like that. And they just trying to get up in you. They trying to see, like, can they get a turn? Because what's fun is the homies can't get none. And that's the type of energy. Fuck. I ain't been around that shit in so long. And I'm not intending to, but the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, what's fun if the homies can't get none? So the honeys, they cut them all off. Don't even talk to them. Don't even say hi. And if, matter of fact, if any of their friends, family members, or whomever see you, I would be perfectly fine with just acting like I'm running in a panic. That way they could look at them like, damn, what the hell did they do to her? Or damn, what the hell did they do to him? And when I saw them, they ran. They were scared. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm scared to be around anything that has anything to do with you. Do with you. I'm scared. I'm scared. So let them say whatever the hell they want to say. Put on the fucking show for them. Oh shit. So Spirit said this Three of Pentacles, it reads two ways, right? Spirit wants you to map out your plan. If you are indeed still in this situation, and that this is a message of Spirit letting you know what can be on the other side of all this, because I see this person with this red glove, like she doesn't want her fingerprints on this shit at all. Even though she's touching a plant, she does not want her fingerprints on anything, not on a glass. She don't want any evidence that she was there, that she made the choice, that she made the decision, how she left, what she pointed at, what she agreed with. The great escape, okay, the great escape. But in regards to this person is this person is more so looking at you like, okay, so how can we work together? They're willing to get their ass in compliance if that means that you have a bit of a longer stay, even if it is a bitter of a longer stay. They didn't know that you was gonna leave so soon, or because of the reasons that you left for. So therefore, they need a little bit more time to get they shit together, which is really your shit that they want to get together with you to get from you before you fucking leave. The headache. Right. Now, Hermit, two ways, right? Two ways. But they asked, they didn't know that you was gonna go, so therefore they didn't know that they was gonna have to put on, back on that facade of, so I ain't do shit wrong. The whole explanation of explaining why the hell they are so lonely now, why they are not with you anymore, and why the hell you sat over there and took every fucking thing, even the grass in the yard, in regards to you. Spirit said, enjoy this time. Enjoy this time. You don't have to cry. You don't have to force yourself to cry. Let the tears flow down, even if they are happy tears, however the fuck they come. Be with you. Reward yourself. You don't have to go even buy yourself something, but honey, if you want to and you can afford it, even if you can't afford it, remember the exchange. Money is an energy. You gotta give a little in order to receive some. So Spirit said, get out there and celebrate you. You made it. You made it, and you might still have a couple more miles to get, further away from this situation to be in the clear. But overall, you made it. You made this decision, or you are about to make this decision, and this is your confirmation read. Yeah, so we're here with the Page of Swords. Overall, like this was the rock bottom. It's like you are really about to get out there and you are about to stretch your stuff and enjoy yourself. You're not looking for a replacement holder. You're gonna clean yourself up. You're gonna get back to however it is that you used to be, whether it's mentally or physically, before this person and before this situation. You are about to re-identify yourself. You are about to stand in your strength. You are gonna support yourself through this situation with no excuses had. You are about to be all in. You optimistic, just your enthusiasm, just stay. You're done. You're done, and you are about to get out there and mm, mm, just. Do you see how strong she is holding herself up, and that tree back there in the back is being bent? That's how strong you are. So it does not matter that you ain't been out there in a while and you haven't been in a dating scene. I don't know if someone here is just freshly divorced, but it does not matter. The fact that you haven't been out there for a while, or the fact that you are choosing to deal with something different from the norm, or the fact that you just like, you know what, I'm not even looking for anybody. I'm out here solo dolo and I'm just feeling good about myself. It does not matter that people are looking at her crazy. Like, why the hell is she out there up in that small ass leotard wearing some fucking high heels in the grass at that, with the wind, with the tree blowing in the background, as if the fucking wind is not blowing her, trying to blow her ass away. It ain't nobody goddamn business. You just doing you, you being you. So, for instance, for myself, when I take my walks, if I'm not listening to something motivational, I am either just listening to nature and just observing. But when I turn on my music, when I have my earpods in my ear and I turn on my music and I'm outside, honey, the whole neighborhood get to see me dance. I don't care who is around. I be however you dance in the house when you by yourself, honey, that be me outside. And I am not playing. If I could do like a little reel of my neighbors who, may not even know me by name, but they be seeing me. They see me when I'm coming and they can tell whether I'm listening to something motivational or whether I'm dancing to music, because I don't take my earpods out, but they don't even hear my music and they will start dancing with me, and it brings such a smile to their face too. So something else the spirit wants you to understand and realize: do not forget that, and how this person took up so much of your time and attention, that you forgot that there's a whole world of people out there who enjoy your energy and they don't want anything in return, because they receive something from you just by being in your presence and being around you, and y'all sharing those smiles and those graceful moments. So rebels, I feel you, look where we want to go right here. And it says, dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intentions of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all efforts of these vows will be undone for anyone involved in all directions of time. Maybe I just think I was gonna end your read without giving you that message, but we got it, and it's good. All right. So then we have, okay, this the same stack. It says, all your good personal work and your positive energy shifts have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude and ensure that your flow of abundance continue. All right, let's come over here. And it's, oh, baby, cosmic influence. You cannot change outer astrological forces, but you have the power to transform by delving deep in your divine essence and uncover the inner strength needed to transcend all karmic realities. Said and split it right here. And it's solid ground. Without a solid foundation, you will have trouble creating anything of value. It's time to elevate which parts of your life. It's time to evaluate which parts of your life are solid and which areas require some fine tuning. I mean, see how the car's just blowing like the wind. You know, the wind is blowing in different directions, and she's still holding steady. Everybody else covered it, but you fine. You fine. Right. So it says, when there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on. Yeah, Spirit say do it quick and soon. Confirmation. When there are questions you need assistance with, go inward, sit with yourself, meditate on the question, ask for our help also. Then trust your intuition, as most often the answers and guidance will be delivered to you intuitively. We are with you always. And then you have 1221, right? Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. So, honey, the good news is the sooner you let go of some shit that's not beneficial to you and your peace and your sanity. We're not even talking about things. To you, your peace and your sanity and your overall wellness, the sooner you can make room for the new. The sooner you can make room for things that are actually in alignment with you. Because if you were once upon a time in alignment with this person, you probably wanted to get out there and have a little fun. It's like, oh, they look fun, but you forgot what come along with that type of fun. Remember, fun has consequences. Fun has consequences, but are you in alignment with those consequences to accept those consequences? Or are those consequences indeed some, cause some like some shit that somebody else wants you to collaborate or take over, but they want to be the face of the company while you're behind the scenes taking care of everything and handling these loads. We want to, where is it? The next animal card. And the next animal card we have is independence with cat, baby. You are being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Love it. Rebels, I love and I adore you, but you got life out there to get to, honey. Go be free. Go live freely. And do trust yourself that you have the discernment to know when something's not for you. You have the discernment and the understanding through your lessons of knowing what consequences and liabilities look like in your life. Trust yourself. So knowing that you are about to go have the time of your life with yourself, you know you're not gonna intentionally sign up for some shit that's gonna cost you later. And if it wind up costing you later, that just means that you're in a new cycle of learning, or hopefully you're not having to repeat a past cycle. But if you do, shit happens for a reason, right? And that's the overall message. So Rebels, I love you and I adore you. But go live your life and go make it do what it needed to do for you, baby. And as I said before, I will leave those songs down in the description and at least get you a little start on your fun time with yourself. Go Rebels.